And we're into game number 2 of the loser bracket finals. Game 1 being picked up by the purple team, I believe. Yes, the purple team. Here we have another Diana ban, followed by Misfortune and Oriana bans, all targeted bans. The first general ban being Blitzcrank here. A Malphite, another targeted ban, so definitely targeting their AoE comp there. I suspect an Akali ban coming up next. Once again targeting their mid laner. Really favors those assassin type champions. So do you think yeah, there's that Akali. Do you think it was the AoE comp that won them that last game, or was it just they outplayed them?
I think it's more outplaying them in lane.
Yeah.
And then well, with the AoE, that probably did not help either.
Yeah,
I mean,
kind
they
of
got an
agree with you.
advantage through laning phase, and then
Yeah, like that should not happen with
Yeah.
an AoE comp.
yeah, they furthered it even more with the Malphite Oriana.
Yeah.
I mean, we already saw Lulu MF pressuring bot a lot, and then Malphite Oriana.
I think it's a good decision for them to take
we see Hecarim come. Oh no! I thought we were gonna see a Hecarim for.
Graves Tarek is really strong, however. I think they are going to go with Hecarim. I don't see a reason they wouldn't go with Hecarim. That's another AoE comp they're kind of forming here. Maybe a Lux coming out from the enemy team now.
Hecarim. Tarek. Was that J4 coming out for the blue team last game?
It was
too?
the left. Yeah, it was the blue team.
It was J4 again?
Yeah. Maybe he'll focus. We have another Lulu. I mean, that Lulu was pretty devastating in lane for them. I think the J4 definitely needs to focus that bot lane a little more. The Lulu was playing pretty aggressively and wasn't punished for it at all. I don't think...
But this time though, they're picking Lulu first. So I don't know if they will pick Tarek into this. That's probably not the smartest idea.
Yeah, a Tristana again. That's...
I don't. Yeah.
I feel like since they're playing Graves, they have an even less chance to cheese them this time. Like, MF is...
They should go for more poke.
A Leona. They're going for a really all-in kind of thing here.
But we didn't see any really all-ins at bot lane from this blue team last game.
So if they couldn't do it against Misfortune, I don't see it working against...
That's a better pick.
Yeah,
that's
I
a way
agree.
better pick.
There's a little bit more leeway. You can return the poke that Lulu puts out against you.
And you have sustain while Lulu doesn't early game. So, I don't know. With the Tristana though, that's not a lot of poke early game.
Yeah.
You wanna be aggressive towards.
Well, the E is pretty strong.
But I mean,
the thing
like,
is, it stacks the Graves passive. So that kind of works against them.
Compared to maybe ADCs like, let's say, MF, Varus, Draven. That's a lot of
We
poke
haven't seen
early game.
any Caitlyn or Ezreal so far, which is really surprising.
That too. I mean, compared to those ADCs, Tristana does not have that much poke.
Yeah. Tristana is definitely more for the late game. And since they're... I mean, if they're losing the lane, I don't see why they keep picking the late game carry. I mean...
There is no late game.
Yeah.
There is no late game.
They're not getting to the late game, I mean...
And we see Fizz coming out.
That fits his... That fits his role more, yeah. He's sticking to the assassins. I think that's the right decision. It's a bit of an all-in kind of champion, and it has an escape, so that's definitely good for him. But he's switching back to the Lux. I think he should go with the Fizz.
I really don't know how Lux would go against a Hecarim jungle. That is pretty scary.
I think Lux would be a bad pick against Ahri, because you can just
too.
completely dodge every single skill shot she throws at you.
And then Jace coming out for top.
He did play a good Jace a few games ago against Renekton.
What would be some good counters to Jace?
Well, Renekton. But this is a different Renekton player, so...
You think a Renekton will be coming out?
I wouldn't be surprised if Renekton came out. I mean... The top lane, it felt even. The player level felt even. It was just the champions that were giving one person or the other person the kill. So if it's a Renekton,
What did you think of their builds last game? We saw
like this health counter kind of stuff coming out from the blue team with the Blade of the Rune King and the Leandry's Torment, which was smart. We have a Wukong on the enemy team, so definitely going back to that AoE. They don't have the Orianna, so that's good. I feel like that was one of their core parts. Switching to Yorick, so I guess this is more oriented around the Graves. Yorick does fare pretty well against Jace, so that might just be a straight up counter to him. I guess he's not comfortable playing something that isn't a counter, which I would say is smart. I mean, I feel as if the tables were turned last time and MRM Merrick was the one on Renekton and I Am No Legend or was the Rumble. I feel like Merrick would have won that.
Yeah. Okay.
So the Yorick is a smart choice in terms of winning the laning phase, which contributed a lot to their win last game as well. They won the laning phase, then their AoE comp just kind of snowballed together with it.
They won laning phase. They had both dragons. Yeah.
That one dragon fight where the dragon was already gone, I feel it was really
shouldn't have.
Yeah, it was a really poor decision to engage on that. You've already lost the dragon.
They really should have. They really should have initiated while they were fighting dragon instead of after
I agree.
they were finished with dragon.
Maybe the fact that Jarvan wasn't there, I don't know.
Now we are waiting.
Just maybe a little bit more crisp on the communication. The blue team is fighting for their lives this game. The next 2 games, if they get past this game,
they have to win their next 2 games. Yeah.
So I guess they'd be a little bit more on their toes.
How do you think team fights would go? Looking at these team comps.
It's the AoE again, I mean.
We got the Heck Room, we got Lulu, Heck Room.
Yeah, and the Graves. So those 3 are the AoE. Again, it comes down to the Lux. If she can catch people, that's going to be game.
I think
the top lane goes... So ducks fly together, apparently. The Jace, I feel like he's more comfortable on this champion.
Are the ducks the blue team?
I don't even know, dude. They're just ducks.
That's the blue team. Okay, I guess they get Malphite ulted together too.
Ducks get Malphite ulted together. You heard it here first, folks.
I mean, I think if they land a good J4 Sona Lux ult, that would be ideal for them. But then that means they would have to initiate.
I don't see where Tristana fits into this comp.
I don't think.
Why didn't he just go back to Varus? That's what I don't understand.
Yeah, Varus would be good too. That is a lot of... If they land all their ults together, the purple team would be immobile for a long time.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like Varus would have been a much better pick than Tristana. Because he did play Varus a while ago, so I know he has experience on Varus.
So, I mean, looking at these team comps again, it seems like Purple team has better synergy.
I would have to agree. They're more mobile. They have kind of similar kind of AoE. I'd say the purple team has easier to land AoE. You only really need to aim the Hecarim ult and then everything else just comes along with it.
And that Hecarim.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm surprised. There were no Vibans or picks. It's kind of weird.
I guess they're really focused on these team comps. One team really seems to favor Lulu, the other really seems to favor Jarvan and Tristana.
I mean, looking at these, picking Lux, a Vi pick would have been really good here. Yeah. You could really snowball me. Like, there's no way Lux can get away from Vi ganks.
Yeah, definitely. I still feel as though he should have picked Fizz.
Fizz? Yeah.
The Lux didn't really work out for them last game.
No, last game, no, it did not.
So maybe changing, like, in situations like this when you have your back against the wall, if something didn't work out last game, it might be a better strategy to
go with something else.
Yeah, exactly. I guess since Oriana's banned, he has more confidence, or maybe they just feel. I think they just feel that it was the AoE comp that lost them the game. But I feel like it was more in the laning phase.
It was definitely the laning phase. Yeah, I agree. And then the dragons, poorly coordinated. And then actually the AoE didn't come in until they were already like
they were gone
10k down.
Yeah, exactly. Like they weren't team fighting until
Yeah.
the bot lane was heavily snowballing. The top lane was pretty considerably ahead.
Yeah.
We saw some nice team plays by the blue team getting the top tower down early. But they lost, I think, mid for that, and then they traded another kill for another tower or something like that.
Yeah.
So just slowly but surely, the purple team just kept building their advantages. You see some-
And we didn't see purple team throw their lead.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway,
They were executing their comp pretty well. Some friendly good lucks and have fun.
To Summoner's Rift.
How come I'm not
spewing
seeing
out.
that? Hold on. Oh.
Have good and fun luck.
And we see Ari getting caught.
That's gonna help them a lot, actually. And J4 getting it, I think it would have been better on the
400
Tristana, but it's not bad.
400 gold. Can you go back and buy a...
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Yeah, he can get a Spirit Stone.
Yeah.
I think Spirit Stone's actually 410 or something. Whatever, but still, that's gonna help him a lot.
Yeah, definitely. And we see the AP and AD carry getting an assist off that. Not that they can go back and buy anything right now, but... First blood that early is never good news.
A bit of a misplay by the RA to face check that.
Yeah. Although the blue team did buy pretty quick and just head into that bush. So maybe she didn't expect all 5 of them to be there.
So the red team is unaware of this red steal going on right now. So we'll see if Hecarim goes to the enemy red to counter that a little bit. If not, this is going to work out very well in the blue team's favor.
Yeah. They have a pretty good lead right off the bat.
Yeah, just from that first blood.
So we see Jarvan coming out with Hecarim's red.
Yeah. He didn't use Smite, so he's going to get his early blue as well.
Yep.
Double buffs very early into the game. Top does not have a ward either, so that would be quite an easy gank.
I wonder what Hecarim's going to do after he finds out his red's gone.
That's going to set him behind quite a bit. I mean, he's across the map from their red.
Yeah.
He had no idea it got stolen. He just got there, just found out that it's stolen. So if he does go
He's
to
going to do golems.
Yeah, I guess he's just going to do
Gank
golems.
top afterwards?
It's warded though, and Hecarim doesn't have that much lane gang potential until he's 6.
See a lot
Especially
of
without red.
trading coming out bot lane.
Yeah, that Lulu, once again, just poking so hard. And the Sona isn't able to answer it for some reason.
No. She didn't get her Q off.
Yeah. The Jace playing a little bit passively, but here comes the first gank onto the Yorick. I feel like that was a misplay.
Yeah, Jace didn't follow up.
The Jarvan could have just walked farther up and then EQ'd. He didn't need to use the EQ to gap close. Should have used it for the CC portion.
We see blue team back up to full health with that Sona. That might have been a different story with Tarek.
Yeah, and now we see an early lead going to the blue team, but not as big as the purple team had last game.
We see some harass coming out. Yeah, there's a power cord.
When you're like, for example, he just got the E onto Tristana. Would it be smart to jump in on him at that point?
Who?
The Tristana. Would it be good to jump in on the Lulu at that point? He has his barrier up. He has his flasher.
Yeah, and the big thing is, Graves can't save you.
Exactly.
Yeah, with she had about what 300 health there.
Yeah, exactly.
It was doable. It was doable.
Maybe they need to take these kinds of risks.
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. I think a lot. I mean, yeah, we see Lulu getting chunked now, which is different from last game.
So the Sona pick was definitely good.
Good. Yeah,
It's working out for
definitely.
them. I feel like they should just go on that Lulu.
They
She should not be allowed to be that aggressive.
And she's pretty now too.
And Jarvan's there to back them up as well. He was not spotted by any wards. Jarvan's waiting in the bush, but the lane's pushing, so that's... And it's Tristana as well. You can't... I mean, it's gonna push.
But I
So-
think, I don't know, barrier. They picked a lot of, like last game they picked Tarek.
Yeah.
This game they picked Sona. Sona still has a lot. Actually, has a lot of
Someone's getting
Oh.
chunked.
output early game.
Damage
Like
up? Yes.
yeah, Tristana maybe she could have taken Ignite, and that if she
That
had
might have
Ignite,
secured them the lane, but what about late game? That AoE is gonna start to hurt.
But I mean, if you see Hecarim coming, you could probably just jump out of it, no?
Yeah, I think so.
And then after Hecarim, who do you really have that can chase you? You
That's
Ari.
true.
Maybe.
And the ignite would have helped when in those moments where
Yeah,
he would
like
have
right
to-
here.
Yeah, that was
Lulu?
it. He should jump on that.
Yeah, Lulu would have been dead if.
Or at
Get it
least
back.
gotten the flash off.
So, no. But I guess maybe they see it differently from us.
I guess
Maybe.
you gotta be kidding me.
So we see both supports going back.
Yeah, it feels like they're being a little bit too hesitant after last game. They're playing this really carefully, which can in itself be
Bad.
Yeah,
Some
like-
situations.
there's careful and there's like
Yeah. Passive.
yeah, exactly. You're giving up opportunities if you're too careful. I feel like even now he could just 1v1 the grave straight up.
Definitely. But the thing is, I don't know. There's no wards actually in bot lane at all.
Yeah, that's true. An ignite going down onto the Yorick, but nothing's gonna come out of that. I feel like that was an ignite wasted. They did get the flash.
Samuel has to stop talking.
Yeah, maybe like mute the chat. Freaking Sam. Sona going aggressive once again. Her Qs are starting to hurt less and less. I wonder if she's maxing her W. And
Let me see.
She is actually
She is maxing?
leveling them evenly. I feel like that's a
Well,
mistake once
actually,
again.
I don't know. It's level 4. She could only have 2 levels of Q right off the bat. I mean, she could have went either
Like,
W
can't
or
she
E.
go 3 into Q, 1 into W?
No, at level 4? No, she can only go 3 levels into
Oh,
Q
I see.
in level 5.
Okay, then it's
Yeah.
not bad.
So I mean, she's not that just shows that she's not scared of Hecarim.
Yeah.
There is no movement speed buff coming out.
They don't have any wards on the map right now either, except for top lane. So they are prone to ganks here. Once again, we see Tristana falling really low, but thankfully,
This time they have Sona.
yeah, they do
Yeah.
have good sustain. Hecarim around the blue buff. He's caught up all the way to this Jarvan now, even out farming him. Jarvan did, however, get that first blood, so he's naturally ahead. Hecarim building more towards the late game items.
Yeah.
Jarvan building a boots to try to get some of those early ganks in.
But that haven't worked out really well.
Yeah, the first those EQs just aren't landing.
And we see him being in Tribush, being spotted. I don't know, he was being kind of hesitant there.
Yeah, that's
Hesitant.
what's the kind of vibe I'm getting from this game. After losing the first one, they're playing a little bit too careful, and that might just be the downfall. Then.
Yeah. I mean, if you're playing too passive, you're just giving laning phase again.
And a lot of damage coming out of this Yorick onto Jace. Jace going straight for the health regen, the sustain. I'm not sure if that's the right decision. Maybe a couple of joins to help against the Yorick in lane. See, that's just chunking him so hard right now.
Yeah, they really should just.
And the Lulu
go.
is solo. This Tristana needs to go all in. He has ult up. He has flash,
Barrier.
barrier.
She's pretty much full health.
Exactly.
Like, just need to go. Like. they
Yeah,
could
right now, just
flash.
jump on the Tristana and it's done.
I mean, Sona could save up a power chord right now, flash, power chord her, Q, auto attack. Even Sona
Yeah,
can kill
exactly.
Lulu.
A bit of an exchange going down mid lane. Nothing comes of it though.
At this point, looking at bot lane. Oh, here comes Hecarim. Maybe coming in for a lane gank. There is no ward.
Yeah, they
so
are going
this,
for. See, they just
Yeah.
passed up on their opportunity. They played two.
Oh,
They might get a kill here. They
Lulu
do
is
get
going
the kill.
down.
So it is a trade,
Yeah, it is to support.
but that didn't need to happen.
You know, they could have bullied Graves and Lulu out of the lane. I mean, they were both full health, a lot of mana left. I mean, Graves and Lulu were pretty much half health, half mana.
Yeah.
They could have pushed out. If they put more pressure on Graves, Lulu, Hecarim couldn't have ganked because at that point,
Yeah, they can, like,
Graves, Lulu would
they
be
can't
too
follow up.
low. Yeah, exactly. And we see the biggest difference is Sona and Lulu both have exhaust left, so they didn't use exhaust at all. And that
I think
last
in the
engage.
Lulu's case that would have saved her, but not in the Sona's case. Hopefully some more aggression coming out of the blue side in the future. Because that's the only way I see them snowballing this. I mean, they're a kill up, but they're still behind in gold.
Gold, yeah. Graves coming back with the BT. Let's see how much
A
money
10-minute
Tristana.
DT, that was... I'm not sure if that's the smartest decision, actually.
Yeah.
Against someone like Tristana, who cuts your health regen in half, you have to stack this up. If this Tristana would just go on that Graves,
Yeah.
that would just be it.
Think is Tristana going for BT2, or do you think that's an IE coming out?
I think a BT would not be smart.
See Jace. Oh.
Jace should not have died to that gank. He had it warded. He knew he was coming from two different wards, actually. And,
Yeah.
A bit of a mistake. And we see Yorick going back.
Oh, there's
Some aggressive coming down from the Graves and Lulu. Takes Tristana to half HP, but she should be able to sustain that back up.
now that she has a Vamp Sept and Sona.
See, Sona's ult is up right now, and
It
same
is.
with Tristana. They have all their summoners up right now.
Yeah.
They really need to go in. Hecarim is making his way down. Like, just playing so passively is losing so many opportunities for them. Now their lane's pushing this. This is the time that they're going to get ganked.
Yeah. And Sona does not have the far push ward.
Yep.
So I mean,
they're
when
not gonna
Hecarim
see-
runs at you
This
full
is-
speed, there is
He does dodge it, which is good. Possibly going
Here
in
comes
for a
Lulu
dive
and
here.
Hecarim.
A good ult by Tristana. Don't think the Sona needs to flash. She could have baited that a little bit more.
Yeah. Especially since she had exhaust.
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
Yeah.
Top is a bit of a stalemate farm fest. Yorick, however, winning. So the the Yorick pick into the Jace was definitely smarter.
And it seems like Hecarim is having more of a presence at the moment.
Yeah,
Than
definitely. Besides from getting that first blood, I haven't seen him do much besides farm the jungle, and he's still getting outfarmed by the Hecarim. So maybe spending a little bit too much time trying to help, but not actually helping. Camping in the bush only does so much.
Yeah. However, this time we see that the farm between the ADCs are more
Yeah, that's
close.
definitely gonna help them. But the other team still has a superior team fight comp. They have the
Yeah.
double AD carry. They have some AOE in there. I still gotta bet it all on the Lux.
Lux. You think Lux is going to be a key factor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think in all the games, their mid laner has been the key factor to their victories. That kind of gave it away though.
Yeah.
Jay standing in the bush, auto attacking, gives away the gank. That could have been a kill onto the Yorick, or at least a flash wasted for Jarvan Cataclysm. And now the bottom lane is just letting them themselves get zoned. Like Lulu's
And-
getting so low, Triss
Yeah.
just needs to go on her.
Yep. Oh, we see them.
Will he get the kill?
Yeah,
Yes, he
he
does.
will.
Does not even need to use the ulti. A flash by Jarvan.
Yeah.
Possibly some miscommunication there.
Are you going for the DFG first? How do you feel about that?
Oh, Ari for the T. I don't think that's a bad decision.
No?
I mean, if her goal is just to assassinate one person, that's fine.
Oh,
So I guess they're
wow.
not going for the AoE kind of thing. Yorick does fall to Lux. Lux
Lux
sticking
is-
around to just say a little bit.
I don't think
to
she'll go
that.
down.
Yeah, she's not going down.
Yeah. Getting 2 kills in a short amount of time. Hopefully
see that,
she'll be able to snowball.
That Lux is definitely pulling it together. If this keeps up, I really feel that this game could be won. And
Some
we could
people
go
might
game
get
two.
you shade.
Exactly. We just need to pull out a few shoe shades here, and
They need to go on this Lulu like now.
they really like. It's kind of frustrating watching
Like-
it. She's so low. Just
Alter.
yeah, the ult itself would just kill her. And the Graves now going in 2v1, like just
They need to make things
they
happen.
really need to
they
go
need to make
more
plays.
aggressive. And
Yeah.
now that it's a 2v1, they could just straight up dive this guy.
What do you? Oh, yeah. Okay, I was just gonna ask you what if you thought Lux was going straight into death cap, and she is.
Yeah.
15-minute death cap.
I think that's the right decision. As much damage as you can. The Ari could still 1v1 her though because of that DFG.
So Ari's going bot. So I don't. Yeah. Ooh, they're not going in. No.
That's
Graves shoulda
lucky
went in.
for Sona. I mean,
Yeah.
did he see Tristana go back earlier?
No, I think he maybe he thought that they both went back at the same time. That's why he
Oh.
didn't want to face check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has cleanse though.
But I mean, if they had a ward, they would know.
Yeah, exactly.
That yeah.
Jace having some troubles again against the
York.
Yorick. Going for the Triforce.
York?
Yep. Jace again into the early Ninja Tabby. I don't agree with his build. Especially not this time. Last time, I guess, you could justify it by the fact that he was going super tanky.
Yeah.
But against Yorick especially, that's a lot of magic damage, and the Ninja Tabby just aren't doing anything for him.
Well, he has Ninja Tabby, Doran's Blade, and a Vamp Sept. Like, he
I
actually
guess
has
he's just trying to survive.
Yeah, he
but-
has no real items, though. I mean, you compare that with York, who already has it here. Phage.
half a Sheen.
Yeah,
Oops.
half a Sheen. I mean, he's building it into something, whereas, you know, you have Vamp Sept and Doran's Blade. What do you build that into? Nothing. Right?
I guess he's going back
BT?
into like, yeah, he
Yeah.
did go BT Warmogs last time I saw him play.
How much money does he have? He has 558. He's like, he's 1,000
far
gold.
behind.
Yeah. So if you were in Jace's situation, what would you do right now?
It's hard to come back from a deficit like this. I mean, you're 2 kills down. When you're behind like this, you have to kind of bluff in a sense that you go all in and just hope that your enemy gets scared and backed off. And if they do, like you don't even have to be stronger than them. You just scared him off, and then you can zone him from some CS.
I mean, can you even really bluff at this point? I mean,
I guess not, because every
Yorick-
single trade, York's
Yeah.
just been winning.
York will look at Jace's items and go, Vamp Sept,
Yeah,
Doran's.
exactly.
Like, I have Phage, Sheen here. You-
What I would do is not build those items
Mm-hmm.
on Jace.
We see J4 down, snowball, and
A successful
going-
game.
Yeah, and she's not getting away. Oh,
Yeah,
I don't
some
know about
ults
that
wasted. You're going for the dragon. I mean, with those ults down, this is kind of risky.
Lux's ult up? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Lux is there, so
Yeah.
I guess
She could
they
still
do have this.
I don't know. At this point,
Yeah,
she
with
could
the-
combo one. Yeah,
Yeah,
she can combo
definitely.
somebody.
We could see some Shushays coming out very soon if the Ari does get baited into the dragon. They get the free dragon, so that's very good for this team.
I mean, Ari has how much magic resistance does Ari already have?
Not very much, none from items.
47. Yeah. I mean, yeah. She has no magic resist.
This Jace just has to focus on farming now. There's
Oh.
nothing else he can do.
Yeah.
And here comes the Shushay. That's what we've been waiting for all night, folks. And there we got it. Definitely.
So do you think that the advantage Lux has now will
We're very sorry about this.
Do
We're
you think
actually
she
playing inside
can
football.
carry Jace?
The Lux.
Yeah,
Lux
the
can carry
Lux.
Jace?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Lux.
Yeah?
If she keeps catching people out like this, I mean, I think their bans were on point. Their picks are working better for them. And just those bans were good. I
Yeah.
guess they were just afraid of those champions, and now, if they get this win, I think they're gonna get the next one as well because
Yeah.
of the momentum they'll have from winning this.
But I mean, did blue team's top lose last game?
Yeah, he was playing Rumble against Renekton, and
Oh,
Renekton
okay.
won.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know.
I think the bot lane is working better this time as well.
Definitely.
I mean, they're not playing like they should be, but they're not dying, so that's good.
Oh, missing a lot of skill shots.
She could just turn on this, another one,
Yeah.
and that's another kill.
And that's a wasted flash too.
yeah, definitely.
So mid lane just spiraling out of control
Did Jace
right
take
now.
the blue buff?
Maybe.
I don't see how much.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be. What the? It's just like Lexa. You don't need this.
No, Lux has chalice. It's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, that totally condones
Yeah.
for the top laner getting blue. You know.
Well, maybe he would be able to make better use of it. Not gonna lie, he needs all the help he can get right now.
I guess.
But I mean, personally, I think for the blue team, the Sona pick is a better pick this time. It doesn't seem like the support's as aggressive as the other one. So, I mean, Sona would be a better pick rather than Taric, which pretty
Yeah,
much
definitely.
forces you to go all in or
Here we
not
have
at all.
an engage in bottom lane. I feel like they could just turn this around on them.
Yeah.
Although Hecarim is very nearby, so good game sense to not go all in.
However, they do. Blue team does have all summoners and ults up, so I mean they could engage on either.
If they do though, Hecarim's
Oh,
right
here
here,
comes
and if they
Sephiroth.
lose this fight, they'll be so demoralized after that.
Actually, they're probably
Lulu's
just gonna,
kind of gave that
Yeah.
away, but still they just
No.
get baited into
Yeah.
it pretty hard.
and I think both of them are. Oh,
And
oh,
he's
wow.
gonna live or not. They really need to put some
Yeah.
deep wards in there. I mean, that's the third time that's happened.
But I mean, at the same time, this is why Hecarim jungle is so scary.
I think this is gonna be a good day
Lux?
for Lux if she just
Yeah.
gets the laser
Lux?
off. Still on cooldown. She can get a lot
now
here though.
Go.
The
Go Lux.
Jace just and there it is.
And maybe Ari as well.
Oh,
yeah.
she got it. She got it.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
impressive play by this
But
Lux.
she's, yeah, she
And
got Ari
there's
as
the double.
well. That's a double kill.
Blue team double kill.
This Lux is doing work. I mean, that's exactly what they needed, and it's happening.
Maybe Hecarim spent a lot too much time on bot lane.
Yeah, that might be it. I mean, I don't feel like their bot lane was losing.
No.
They were just even.
Yeah, they were even, and I mean, again, you gotta look, it's a Lux in your Hecarim.
Those
yeah.
mid ganks were easy.
Yeah, I mean, she can Q you, but she can't. Well, she can Q you and Ari, I guess, but that's pretty hard to do.
You're still gonna catch up to them.
Yeah.
though. I mean, you have your ulti, you have your dash. Ari has 3 dashes.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe Hecarim should have spent a bit more time on mid.
I agree.
Wow.
And ulting to get that wave clear.
Now you see this game's a lot closer than last game now in terms of gold
The
difference.
blue team is ahead, but not by as much as they should be. They did lose the tower again because of that catch. They could bait them very nicely into here. Lulu
Jace
does
is
seem to be
coming.
caught.
Yeah, but there is a ward in Tribush.
I still feel like the Jarvan could have gone on that. Lulu has flash. They could have gotten it if he just EQ ulted. But they're the players, not me.
Yep.
I think what they were waiting for here is, I guess they were so demoralized in the Tristana lane last game
Yeah.
that they just wanted to get some items before actually playing aggressive. So I guess now we're going to see a bit more aggressive play coming out of this blue team.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Now as we move, now that we're in mid game, how do you think the late game's gonna go, and when team fights actually start happening?
If this Lux keeps playing as she is, this is definitely blue team's game.
But I don't know. In order for blue team to win team fights, it can't just be Lux ults, though. Hey. I mean, she'd have to synergize it with, you know, Sona.
If
And
she can,
Jarvan.
if she can bind two people and just ER both of them, like if Ari gets down every single fight, it's gonna be a 4v5 from the bat, and like the Hecarim and Graves can't deal with that. The York Ghost is going to help a lot with them, but still, I mean, it's riding on this Lux. If he can keep getting those binds,
And this is assuming that blue team's initiating on red team, not red team initiating on blue team. Yeah.
they're gonna get another free dragon here, hopefully, for them. Jace is top though. York is making his way down.
Oh, Lulu.
Lulu does get caught, or not, and very close. Tristana getting very low.
Here comes Hecarim. Sona all on one person.
Very disorganized
Here's,
fight here.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't feel like there's much communication going on there.
no, definitely not. And Lux is on cooldown, and she's very low.
Yeah.
She's getting caught out here.
If they can stall this out here, Jace can keep getting turrets.
Yeah, that is true.
I think Lux will die here.
Yeah, Lux would probably not make it.
Or maybe not. Maybe
No.
very close.
They should just keep going on this.
Tristana does make it out safely, and I think that's all that matters. Jason is
I know. No.
Or not.
She's gonna stick around. That's another kill.
For some reason they stayed.
Yeah.
Tristana did not use her cutlass. Top tower did not go down.
Actually, looking at it, yeah, Jace can't even push against this Lulu. Like, so I mean, he still hasn't. It's 26 minutes. He still hasn't completed his BT yet.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I guess I feel like they got a little bit too excited that fight. They were just kind of all going in, but at separate times.
Yeah.
If they can do that except more organized, they would win the fight.
I think at this point now, they should just protect the Lux.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Especially if they can make the fight last long enough for her to pull off 2 ults.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I guess another blue going to Jace or not.
No, I guess.
Yeah,
I guess
that would have
not.
been surprising. I mean, giving the blues that late into the game to Jace.
Yeah. Especially, I wonder if what's Lux's cooldown reduction is at now? 40%. Yeah. So I mean,
It's 40, right?
yeah. Now it's at 24-second ults. 24-second ults.
She can just fire it whenever she wants.
Yeah.
So the last fight didn't go so well for the Tristana. She did get caught. I thought she was gonna be safe, but in the end,
But
Graves
she
did
decided
catch
to
her.
stick around.
Yeah, for some reason I don't know. I guess they were trying to just stall out for the Jace. The blue team, however, is leading by 2k. I guess we can credit the towers to that.
They are ahead.
But that
2
does
towers.
suggest that the red team has been farming better.
So it looks like Ari's going into Abyssal next. What do you think about that?
I mean, she should just get what's that item called? Mercury's Treads,
Yeah.
and then
I mean,
Death Cap after that.
looking at it, there is only 1 AP for blue team.
Yeah,
Going
exactly.
Abyssal Scepter, I don't know.
I think she's just afraid of that Lux, and I think
yeah.
Mercury's Treads are gonna do a lot more than Abyssal
Yeah.
Scepter in this case.
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know. It's Lux, and you have a Hecarim. You know?
A Negatron Cloak isn't gonna stop you from getting
Yeah.
one shot.
Yeah. Yeah, there's Abyssal. How much AP does she have right now? 242.
So Lux is actually 3k ahead of Ari,
Ari?
right now.
So pretty much a full item.
Yeah. Basically a full death cap ahead.
Yeah.
But
Now we see blue team.
the Graves is
Pressure
about
mid.
1k ahead of Tristana.
Okay.
So I guess that makes up the goal difference. I guess they've completely made up the dragons then. Or
Yeah.
something, because
We see Pickaxe coming out of Graves. What do you think he's gonna go into next? Last Whisper.
Last Whisper, I guess. If he gets caught by a binding, that's just over.
Yeah. It
I
doesn't
don't
matter.
think he should be building the squishy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's what we call la chuche.
There is not much you can do about that right now. There is
Like,
way too
you don't
much
see
poke.
it coming.
Yeah.
She
There's
didn't
too
even
much
have-
to. Whoa.
She didn't
Sona.
have time to ult herself. This is looking very good for them. If Sona had,
If Ari
someone
doesn't
had-
go back, she's gonna get caught by another.
why did she just ult? There we go. They should just keep pushing.
There's nothing they could do about this
Yeah.
right now.
That Lux is too strong.
I mean, I guess, yeah, Hecarim would have to engage on the Lux.
Yeah. They have a lot of poke as well.
And I mean, they have to sustain from Sona as well.
Uh-huh.
And they'll be passing off this blue to Lux, most likely.
I think they might give it to Jace.
Give it to Jace. Oh, yeah. He wants it.
Well, I guess Lux is like, no.
So what would you do in red team situation right now?
Our team situation.
Purple team situation.
I guess try for a catch, or everyone just rush that Lux because she's the one doing the damage.
They're building a lot of magic resist for 1 AP.
But now Lux has got his Zanyas, so it's gonna be even harder to get her down now.
Blue team's turret
Even
has
if
been
Lux gets
destroyed.
caught now, she's gonna have time for her team to collapse around her.
Yeah. I mean, looking at it, okay. You have Abyssal on Ari. You have Spirit Visage on Hecarim.
Yeah,
You have
that's kinda
Lulu building
bossed.
Mantle. You have York building, like, everyone's building all this MR.
Why don't they have a Bulwark yet? They don't even have an Aegis yet.
No. I mean, I don't know if that's such a good idea, especially since they have Jace and Tristana still.
Another Shuche, courtesy of Urbanized Spy.
Ari's not doing so well this game.
I think it's just Urbanized Spy is on his point. That Orianna, getting that Orianna out of the game was a very good choice.
Yeah.
They're going to go for the Baron, and I'm not sure this is the best
Ooh,
idea.
It's not pink.
Maybe
Okay,
if
Ari's not that. Ari's down.
Yeah, if this does not get Spice on, oh, that was another one.
Yeah.
This guy is just oof.
Red team
Oh
And a
wow,
smite
the
steal,
steal.
this is-
nice.
this just
and he
Turned
gets
it all
out too.
around.
That just
That just shows what those calls can do for you. Very disappointing for the blue team. But if they don't let this get them down too much, as long as they just keep doing what they're doing, keep catching people out.
yeah, definitely with those Lux ults. DFG.
A stray DFG. Get off my turret. Here's my
Get
DFG.
off my now.
Sona getting caught survives, however.
Oh.
They're kiting them pretty well. They should
Yeah,
just turn
where's
them.
Hecarim?
I don't know. I guess he went to heal. I just noticed Hecarim has flash. I thought most Hecarim would take Ghost, but it's a personal preference.
Let's not judge. We're not here to
I-
judge.
Those shoe shades though. Those shoe shades.
We see Hecarim getting more tanky. We're gonna go going for that Warmogs next. Still only has tier 1 boots, by the way, though.
Yeah, the general solo queue build is like you rush that Spirit of the Lizard Elder, the slowy thing,
The
Iceborne Gauntlet,
yeah,
and
yeah.
Merch Heads or Mobility Boots or something.
Yep.
Then you just get tankier from there.
Then you just go in.
Yeah, and this is something we
Whoa.
don't. And someone just flashed. I think that was Lulu.
Yeah, that was Lulu.
Lulu just decides to flash.
Yep.
But yeah, a different build. It's not like it's not working for him. He is 105, but
Yeah.
I feel like he could be contributing more.
More for the team.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
just about your
But
own
the
score.
the mid lane is definitely slacking a little bit here.
She might even
be
get caught out.
here.
Yeah. Has to burn her ult.
The ult is down. They could get a free inhib off this.
Yeah. I mean, Yorick's still top right now.
Yeah, exactly. If they just go on this inhib, it's down.
They really need to pick a time to just engage now.
I think they should just keep poking. I think.
Oh no, for red team. Red team.
Yeah, red team
Nice.
definitely. if they just all in. If the Graves doesn't get caught by a light binding or an ulti or something like that by the Lux, he could outplay the Lux.
Yeah. I mean, you're looking at the items right now. You have a BT on Jace. You have an IE Blade of the Rune King pickaxe for Tristana. No real damage items from Jarvan, and like, I really feel like they should just if they can just insta give the Lux, which I guess it's kind of hard to do because she has Zhonya's. Yeah.
That way, and it's sad because it's a quarter of the ways up already. Yeah, those Jace EQs not really doing much anymore. They did get the mid inhib though, and soon the bottom inhib, so things are looking up for them, possibly going into a game 3.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like right now.
It looks like another blue to be handed off to Deluxe. Hers will be gone very shortly. There we go. I think this is a good place for the blue team to fight, but Jarvan is not with them, so if they get caught here, and that looks like what's gonna happen. Oh no, Hecarim does back off.
Come on. Yeah.
I think Hecarim should have just gone all the way in.
Yeah.
They're pinging on Deluxe.
I mean, are they just trying to defend right now?
Now they're playing a little too cautiously. I mean, the goal difference is not there.
Yeah, it's not there.
And they even have, or they had Baron until a second ago.
That's true, yeah. But I mean, I guess at this point, they're just too scared of getting one-shot by Lux.
Yeah, that's true. But the later into the game they go, the more damage the Tristana is going to do.
Yeah, so it's not a really good idea to stall out.
Like, I feel like eventually there's going to be a fight where Red engages, and Jarvan's just going to be super tanky, he's going to ult on them, and Tristana's just going to be standing there with her Q active and just hitting people.
Yeah.
That's going to, if the Lux doesn't win it for them, that's going to win it for them.
And again, we see Graves chasing an IE next, most likely.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's like glass cannon.
If you want Warmogs right after the last Whisper, I think these fights would be going differently.
Yeah. I mean, especially with... Oh, here we go.
A catch onto the... Oh, he flashes out. So that's a flash down. And he was denied that red buff, so definitely good.
Yeah.
They can make something out of this. They should just BD the top or bottom tower.
We see blue team transitioning to the top. However, that red ward.
Looks like almost a catch onto Yorick.
Go.
Hecarim does engage, doesn't catch
Lux, and
that
Lux
goes through
catches
everyone.
4 people.
They're not really winning this fight though. Lux is full HP, so it's not bad. I think Jace went a little too far in, but the 2 carries are full
Lux
HP
is
though.
Still alive.
I don't know what that Lulu's doing. Tristana probably could have just jumped on her.
Yeah.
I don't see why she didn't. It was off.
I think Graves should really go back.
So they're trying to defend their base towers now. This could go down. One of their Nexus towers is very low HP. It's sitting at 425 HP right now, so that's about 4 hits from the Tristana.
And the top turret goes down.
Yep. So we're looking at potentially another inhib in the next few minutes. A very long game, one of the longer games that we've had.
Yeah, definitely. And then we see now Hecarim with another giant spell. What is that going into?
Maybe Sunfire Cape?
Sunfire Cape?
Or a Randuin's, that's possible as well. They're going for a lot of health stacking here.
Yeah.
And that's kind of counterintuitive since they do have the Blade of the Ruin King on the enemy team.
Yeah, on Tristana.
Red team's inhibitor is respawning soon.
Let's see how much money Tristana's sitting on. She's got a Zeal about now. I think she's going to go for the Zeal. Yeah, she goes for the Zeal.
For the PD?
Yep. I think that's the right decision. Home guards as well. I think Fures would be the better decision here because they're not necessarily defending anything.
Yeah.
Dragon or Baron is up.
Baron is up.
Hopefully not another steal. I mean, it'll be as we hear some quacks. Hopefully not another steal. That'd be great for the purple
That would
team,
be
but
great. Yeah.
you know, we love
At this point, blue doesn't really need Baron. I mean, they have two
yeah, they
open
could just
inhibs right
push the
now.
inhibs.
Yeah.
They still have super minions pushing. Ahri ult is down now.
Yeah. And they're split now.
If Lux gets a catch here, that's
Yeah.
and there it is.
DFG.
Oh man, if she had ulti
Oh.
after that.
Will they be able to get the Lux?
No, she's Anya's.
Graves goes
Still
down.
has her ulti up. Lux ult goes down.
Unstoppable.
Lux gets the kill. They're going really far in right now.
Yeah.
The Tristana is still full HP though.
Yep.
She could kill them all. Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah, she's playing so passive. Like Ahri has no mana. Come on, man.
Just playing it safe.
A little too safe it's not good.
Lux trying to catch out Lulu.
Yeah. She shouldn't be afraid. It's Lulu.
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Tristana could just stand there and fight the Ahri and
Yeah.
she'd win.
Yeah. Tristan is starting to get huge. Or is huge.
Yeah.
I mean, this Graves 8-1. Wow.
Yeah, he doesn't die very often. That was
Yeah.
his first death.
That's his first death.
I guess
Now,
that's
now
why-
he's chasing that Warmogs.
Yeah, I guess that's why he's neglected that Warmog so far.
Even Ahri. I don't,
Yeah,
Ahri's
exactly.
going for Rylai's?
Maybe a Warmog. Yeah, that looks like a Rylai's.
Rylai's, yeah.
I guess she's trying to be utility because the DFG is not it's not a selfish debuff. Everyone does more. It's like a mini Vlad ult on one person. So everyone does increased damage. So I guess that's what the hope was.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that
it's-
was DFG on first item, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe
Not the
it's more
best.
utility now, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think I've casted a game this long before. It's like today is like my first day of casting, and then this shit happens.
See Jace. Poke not doing too much damage. But this
A
one,
nice catch
one.
once again. These Shushays just never stop. And there goes the shutdown onto the wait. What? Are you shut down?
Yeah. Ari had 3 kills.
So she was like 0-6 and got 3 kills.
Yeah,
What
you
the
got,
hell?
she got 3 kills. Somehow last fight. And there is not too much this time.
And I'd say that's game.
Yeah.
Tristana finally goes ham when it's too late, and there's a surrender vote. GG well played. Game 2 going to the blue team. And a very close game indeed, going into the 42-minute mark.
Do you think Lux will get banned out next game?
If they waste all 3 bans on what did they ban this time? They banned Akali, Diana, and who else?
Blitz, I think. Yeah.
So yeah, they could use all 3 bans on him. I mean, if I were them, I would. That Lux won them the game.
yeah, single-handedly. Yeah.
So looking at the end game screen, you can even see the difference in the gold. Lux has 16k above the second. I thought Tristana would be up there, but she's only at 14.6k. Graves is up there with 15.9k.
15.9, yeah.
But unfortunately, Lux, the Shushays were just too strong. Caught out too many people too many times. The over-the-wall bindings. And that's what won them the game. So that was game 2 of 3. We'll be heading into the tiebreaker very soon. And now a word from our sponsors.
All right, what's up, everybody? Prodigy on the microphone once again. That was game 2 of the Losers Bracket Finals between Amateur Proctologists and Mightiest Ducks. We're going to be getting game 3 started right away, but in the meantime, you guys should get on Twitter and use hashtag YEGOpen. Be sure you're following at OK Gaming, and you'll be entered to win $10 RP. If you've got legendary hunger, be sure to call 780-278-7877. Oodle Noodle will deliver directly to your door. Fantastic menu. Delicious wares, you know. Thursday nights at Overclock Gaming and Computers is a League of Legends night, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. $10 for members, $15 for non-members. Come on down and get in the building. Be sure to check out Overclocked online at twitter.com/okgaming, facebook.com/overclockedgaming. That's where you'll get invited to all of the events. If you guys want to stay up to date on all of the stuff that's going to be going on here, Facebook is a great way to do that. All the VODs from this tournament will be uploaded to youtube.com/overclocked Edmonton. I've already got Game 1 from this set is already up there. Game 2 will be going up almost immediately. And, of course, more information about Overclocked itself can be found at www.overclocked.com. We're going to get Game 3 started very shortly here between Amateur Proctologists and the Mightiest Ducks. The winner of this will go on to face 5K Crits GG in the grand finals of the Edmonton Open. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back.